Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Norgon 111, and welcome back to Void Stranger, the game where I feel a little bit like the dog in the meme who's wearing like the lab coat and says I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. What are we doing in this game? Like, other than solving sokoban puzzles? We're just kind of going deeper and deeper into these weird basements and occasionally killing good guys and bad guys and having weird dreams. It's an interesting game in terms of I can't tell if the story's actually going to go somewhere or if it's just going to be weird the whole time. In any case, we have a puzzle before us. There are stairs near the upper middle. There is a button near the bottom left that'll turn open the stairs. And we got to get places. How am I going to do that? That's a fantastic question. I suppose I could do this and pick this up. But then what? I can't put it back down anywhere. I started out facing downward. Actually, what if I picked up the glass right at the beginning? Can that help me out? It might be able to. Because... well... I don't know that that's going to help me. Placing it here is going to be insufficient for getting anywhere particularly noteworthy over here. So how do I get out of the starting area? And it's very curious to me, there have been many cases of pushables that have been stuck in corners that I can't help but wonder if are involved in some of like the secrets that we've been vaguely hinted towards that I still have not discovered, but I still have no idea what I could do with any of those things. It occurs to me also that something I've never tried doing is like holding any of the buttons for a longer period of time to discover if I have like some extra move that I'm not aware of. So I was just trying it there for a moment. Right now it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay. How am I getting out of here? I need to be able to carry a piece of solid flooring to get across this, so far as I can tell. So how do I get a piece of solid flooring in my hand down to the bottom at the start? I think I finally see it. Which is if I can't face north again. I was going to say if I face north and put the glass down, then I could go grab the thing to the north. I could just pick up this one. There we go. I don't know why I didn't see that before. Is that enough for me to do all the things I need to do? I am not sure yet. How am I going to get north from here? I'll probably need to pick up some other glass or something. And do what with it? In order to get further north... no, I need to stand on that glass and walk to the north, it looks like. So I think I'm going to need to do this, actually. Which is... go here. And then I can coerce what's-his-name to go that way at any time. Oh, but, there's still a big problem. He's going to take down that glass, and I need that glass in order to switch back to moving toward the right. Unless... no, there's another possibility. I see it now. I can do this. He'll continue... oh! I took away his ability to go farther south. Ignoring that aspect, what I did is I created a way for myself now to make a turn to the north, which is one of the things that I need, although once I get to the north, no, I'd have to make another right turn. So, how would I do that? Okay, this one seems to be a bit of a puzzler, at least to me here at the start. Oops, and I pressed the wrong direction. What if I just replace the floor that was taken out by me when I was doing the things I was doing? That is to say, suppose, oops, I did things exactly as I did before to start. But then I'll eventually replace the one bit of floor I'm standing on now. So, he can't go forward right now because I took away his floor. Suppose I put it back for him like this. Now he's down there, he's holding down the tile, which is great. And if I were to do... I need more, so let's grab some more. And that might be enough. Because if I do this... Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Alright, that puzzle actually wasn't all that bad at all. Just took me a moment to see it. Alright, a chest that presumably contains a locust idol. I hear they're delicious. Why can I not just do this? Grab my locust idol. Be very excited about it. And then... Is it possible for me to move these things around? I can definitely move the pressure plate. But moving the rest seems not as likely. Also, there was a single piece of glass over there. What do you suppose that was? What did it look like right at the start of the puzzle? Let's go back to the starting. Oh, and I can pick up this piece right here at the beginning, possibly. He's also standing on some glass that... Or he's about to walk on some glass. So my big question is... Either, how do I pick this up to move it elsewhere? Or... Now, if I had picked this up and moved it elsewhere, that might actually solve my problem. Although the place I need it is where he's gonna end up, I guess. So is there a way for me to get over there? Like, I can't go left here. And if I go left here, he's gonna be following me, and then he's just gonna get trapped down there. I think I have some ideas, though. So suppose I did this. Picked up the pressure plate. Went over here. Let him walk by. Put the pressure plate back down. No, that's not going to quite work. It might. Let's let him walk over it and walk back. I could have gotten to the exit just then, but I'm going to do it differently. I acquired nothing. Right, because I already got the locust idol previously. So now he'll see me, and then I can go to the exit when he's walking past over that. Okay, that worked out just fine. Stairs, a little hard to get to. These guys are going to see me and start taking away the pathways that I might need. Let's imagine that I'll be able to create my own pathways and not actually need them. So I'm just going to grab the locust idol and try to pick up a piece of glass if it becomes convenient. And it looks like there's maybe a convenient spot. I need to get this guy walking. But if I do that, how am I going to pick up any glass? And the answer is I'm not going to, and then I'm going to be trapped. Okay. What if I picked up a piece of glass right at the beginning, and then otherwise did all of the same moves? That has some plausibility to it. I acquired nothing. Although I think I'm still going to run into an issue here, because... Well, now the other guy is going to run towards me, and then this guy I've kind of trapped myself as well. What if I do this? No, in the act of putting that down, he catches up with me. Okay. What if... I don't know. I can pick up a piece of glass down here at the beginning. Okay, so I've got a piece of glass. And now I can coerce this guy to come this way. So So now I have a piece of glass, but the problem is he still gets me on the way back because he stops there. Is there a way that I can get him to see me before then? Probably. Yes. Possibly multiple such ways. I don't think I can go north at the start, but what if I pick up more pieces of glass and go around the other side of this thing? Can I do that? Maybe. So what if I put some down here? This enables me to go around the right side of the chest. That guy sees me now, so he's going to go ahead and start doing his thing. Now, can I pick up a piece of glass again? And that seems dubious at this point. Yeah, I don't have glass in my hand by the time that I need it. So that also did not work. If I go north immediately, that might work, actually. I'm holding glass. I don't need to open the chest that has nothing in it. This is maybe just the solution. It's a solution, so I'll take it. Basement 78. Alright. Gotta pull the old switcheroo. And the geometry is extremely unfriendly, so far as I can tell. I need to put some flooring back down somewhere. I guess what I could do is I could move the exits and then replace some flooring elsewhere, and then maybe grab some other flooring that I'm not using, and then get him to run past me, and then I can get to the chest or something. So I guess let's try that. So he'll go past. However, if he sees me again, he's going to trap me, and so I've already gotten myself into a little bit of a conundrum here. So how can I de-conundrumify this jazz? I guess I need to trap him near the bottom right. So what I should do is stand over here, get him to come down here. Actually, I think, yeah, the bottom right is a great spot for you. And now I have all the time in the world to obtain another locust idol and continue downward. All of these chests are open. I don't see anything suspicious along any of the borders of the world. If I try to talk to the chests, they just say it's empty. So I don't know that I actually need to talk to all of them. But I think I might do it anyway. I guess an empty chest is just another way for the game to say, here is an obstacle that you cannot pick up flooring under and cannot walk through, etc. But there have been many places where I didn't actually try to talk to all the chests, and so I'm going to do it now. Alright, I've done it. No extra secrets there. So, he's now in the corner, which is one of the most convenient places from my point of view. And it seems like, oh, I can pick up a floor, but all I can do is put it back down because there's only one empty spot. Which means I can't rearrange any of the tiles. Which means I need him to step on the pressure plates while I'm here? Okay. So in order to get him to step on the pressure plate, I need to do something like that. Then I want him moving north, for example. But then not to see me again. And now the problem is, if I bait him to move to the south, I see a problem and I see a solution. Okay. If I bait him to move to the south, I do not have enough time to get where I am going. However, if I do this, he will stop there. However, I can't bait him to move to the south and have him stop there. Or can I? What if I do this, 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 this? I didn't have a chance to pick it up before he got there. So I probably need to bait him to move to the north. Got it. Okay. I think I see the solution. Oops. Except for I just screwed it up. Alright, that's fine. So we'll do the same thing we did before. Get him baited up there. Then I want him to come back to the south. Then I want to take away this. Then I want to bait him to move back to the north. He'll be standing on the pressure plate, and I get to my exit. Great. Basement 80. There is an apparent locust idol, which I would like to obtain. But our little friend here is going to make things difficult, because he's going to chase me into the corner and I'm going to get stuck. So how do I get him somewhere less threatening to me? And I don't see a solution to that. Is there a way for me to take the exit with me so that I can have the exit over near the locust idol? If I had it, I wouldn't have anywhere to put it down. So it feels like I need a place to put it down as well. And also, I can't obtain it because if I try to run over there and grab it, he's going to get me first. So how can I move him to a less opportune spot? Let's just see what happens if I just, like, go for the idol at the beginning, just to get a sense of everything that's going on here. So I suppose I don't need to get it a second time, so I could solve that half of the puzzle, take a death, and then solve the other half of the puzzle, but I would prefer not to. Just because I want to understand what is and is not solvable. Okay, at this point, there's no way I can go past him. So I'm already in a losing position here. And furthermore, if he had traveled the one further to the right, I would also be in a losing position if I were stuck down here. So it feels like I'd have to do something else. But the only way I can safely bait him is to the right. And so I already tried going south here. What if I go south here? And it's not going to change anything because he's still going to move all the way over there. The only thing is I could have run past him, like behind him over here, if I had moved swiftly, but that doesn't help. Could I take away floor or put down floor in a way that changes things? I can't take away the floor to his right. Yeah, I don't see a way to do it, and since I've already got the locust idol, and now acquire nothing, it seems like maybe the right thing to do is just to bait him out and then go to the exit, because I've already done everything I could do on this floor. So I think I will choose to do so. And then I might use the same strategy here. Here's the locust idol. I've already gotten it. We can just verify that if I try to get it a second time, oh no, you acquired nothing. Great. So I don't need to get it anymore. It's already in my inventory. So now I will just go to the basement. Basement 82. Alright, I see the problems here. Are they going to solve themselves? It feels like they might. Yeah, it feels like they solved themselves pretty tidily there. Alright, see you dudes. And I'm on to my next adventure. There's a rock in the corner. Have I ever seen what happens when one of these guys walks headlong into a rock? I know what happens when you push a rock onto a monster. I don't know that I've seen the opposite direction. And this might be a floor in which I will have the opportunity to witness such behavior. That was probably the wrong way to do it, though. Yeah, I don't see myself getting out of this now. I don't know that I will be able to witness what I was hoping for. So maybe instead, I will be content to just try to solve this puzzle, which I'm doing an exceedingly poor job of. It's empty, but that does not turn me around so that I'm facing south. Okay. So I need to pick up a piece of glass. Oh, that's not hard, right? I'll pick up a piece of glass and live. Or pick up a floor tile. Hold on, I could have picked up a floor tile at the beginning, couldn't I? Yeah, so suppose I pick up some floor, and then just do the obvious thing. I can't face south over here, and facing this way doesn't help me. So what is my plan for getting around this level geometry? I might just be able to build horizontally on this level. So if I let him trap himself way over on the other side, then I missed my opportunity to ever build horizontally because I needed to step on at least one piece of glass to do so. No, because I could do this, and then we're fine. And then I can build horizontally here, and that gets me to the exit. Okay. Oh! These are always fun. A lone birch tree stands in the void. This area feels safe. And since you've been traveling for quite some time already, would you like to rest for now? I wonder if I say no. I'm curious. Will it give me the opportunity to try again? Let's find out. Or will the tree immediately wither? I'm watching what the tree looks like. No. You decide to move on. It looks like the tree's look has not changed. Can I interact a second time? It does. Okay. Now I've satisfied my curiosity about what happens if you say no. This time I will say yes. I'm looking at how full the leaves on the tree are, and after our dream, I'm going to witness the tree again because it describes it as looking withered, but I haven't really witnessed that with my eyeballs before. But first I'll need to restart the game because that's how this game goes. One moment, please. What kind of strange visions from our past will we get this time? Are we there yet? We appear to be riding in a coach with the princess. Don't try to fool me. I know you aren't really sleeping. Maybe I could actually get some rest if you weren't so impatient, Your Highness. Come on, it's freezing in here. She is in a warm coat and mittens. What kind of nut lives in a country like this? It's not that different from yours. A few years ago, it was even more worrisome state. Harsh and long winter had taken a toll on the people's harvest. Famine and disease spread among both the rich and the poor. Not even the country's king was spared. After the ruler passed away without an heir, the weakened country was nearly swallowed by its warring neighbors. But then a previously unknown knight rose to the occasion. He quelled the rising inner tensions, and despite being heavily outnumbered, his army easily warded off the other nations aiming to seize the throne. Peace returned, the knight declared sovereignty of his own, country has begun to prosper once again. It's no wonder His Majesty seeks to ally himself with the leader of this land, the one they call the Knight of the Heavens. Please, I've heard the sales pitch before. Why don't you marry him since you're such a big fan? And that pompous nickname, I think I'm gonna puke. Well, it certainly isn't the same league with yours, Your Highness. Shut it. Uh-oh. I like the pixel art there of the sprites with their wide eyes. Your Highness, are you okay? Yeah, more or less. What was that? An avalanche, perhaps? Stay inside. Lady Grey, an avalanche has blocked our way. We've been separated from the rest of the convoy. Interesting. So you were at the very back of the convoy, and everyone was in front of you, rather than some in front and some in back? All right. Fair enough. Why is the rear guard taking so long? Ah. You don't have to worry about them. It seems the writer of this story anticipated my question. They've already been taken care of. Didn't put up much of a fight, though. Make things easier for you. Just hand over the crown head. How does a lowly group of bandits know about the princess? And if I were to refuse? You haven't got much of a choice in the matter. Don't think that pretty face of yours will save you. Or maybe this court lady knows how to handle a sword? That's a laugh in a bunch. The princess herself is pretty fearsome, as it turns out. It seems that even scum like you know that no court lady would ever carry a weapon. However, you're sorely mistaken if you think I'm out of options. Oh, really now? And what might those options be? I could let you live. What the? And was there like a bird that flew off? I didn't see exactly what happened there. Gray, the Destroyer, looms upon you. Now I'm gigantic and he's a little thingy. I have 9999 HP and he has 10. I'm Gray the Destroyer. Okay. Let's check to start things out. You've made a grave mistake. Gray the Destroyer gauges you. Oh, wait! I'll give you 3 turns. I'm playing as him. I see. I'll give you 3 turns, huh? Alright. Let's try an attack. You swing your sword at the enemy. Take this, you hag. Miss. Gray the Destroyer leaps at you. Hits for 3. I'm gonna try attacking again. Take this, you hag. Missed again. Gray the Destroyer leaps at you. Oh, are we counting in German? I better defend. You call out to your henchmen, but they're too afraid. You lousy cowards! So this is just scripted. Gray the Destroyer leaps at you. Try! Hits for 99. You've fallen. Yeah, I like how the tables were turned in terms of who I thought I was going to be playing as. You gotta be kidding me. Gray the Destroyer, the one and only. Save your musings and tell me who sent you. What? Not a good time to start playing dumb. Unless you'd rather have another serving. Sorry, I may just be a small-time tea leaf. But even I have my pride. Suit yourself then. Yay, Gray! Show him how it's done. Get back inside, Your Highness. And miss the finishing blow? No way! Well, well, well. My luck is finally turned. Get her, lads! They jump down from the mountain. But then... Heh. Looks like this sorry crook got seriously one-upped. Is that the Knight of the Heavens? I was starting to worry why my guests didn't show up. My apologies. Filth such as them have yet to be completely wiped from this country. There's still work to be done. That white hair is as pure as the tales have told. Ah, he has it as well. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Johann the First, ruler of this humble country. Let me serve you well, my demon princess. Demon princess. Okay, so he knows. Okay. Wow. So the princess was tired of, didn't want to be a princess and didn't like being courted and tried to marry off to align the kingdom. And then all of a sudden, she might have met her match. And the tree is withered. All the leaves are gone. It's now bare. If I try to talk to it again, the tree is withered. Better move on. Okay. Neat. I like the way that the story did things there. That was unanticipated in a variety of ways. And I guess next time we can pick up at basement 85. So I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day. And I will see you again soon for more Void Stranger. For now, bye-bye.